set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fielded in the end zone.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, they got my shit all fucked up. They got my shit all fucked up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go counter with Breida. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a team trying to tackle it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They got my roster off.
And be backed up to the 24. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay, I ain't able to do shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea. Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a run with McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
They
almost able to intercept it.
Jerking the kid.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let's go, D.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with the former Bearcat, Mike Boone. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers,
and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's been great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Audible players by itself.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run now with Gaskin. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Breida? Where the fuck is Breida at? Shit is bullshit. Shit is fucking bullshit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, shit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Breida. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, Matt Breida actually had the fastest play of 2019, hitting 22.3 miles an hour on an 83-yard touchdown run, and he was moving here too. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
God, it won't even get. What is going on? That's just shit. You see that? Why is it like that?
Once again, they run with Breida on first down.
Man, running. God damn, that's supposed to be a touchdown. 2
yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run with Taylor.
Oh, get off of him. Get off of him. Get off of him.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
He ran that nigga over. He ran that nigga over right
First
there.
down.
Ooh.
All runs
Body.
on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Throw the body out there.
Now it's Breida.
Body out there. Come here.
Powers
Come here.
through him.
Come here.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
This is Breida. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 3rd down,
look at that.
run for Breida. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. snap was set. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
I can see which way we going. Okay.
They'll try to run with Breida. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins.
Controller, man.
Matt Breida, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
I like the controller in the morning.
Now as they kick it away.
Stop in the morning.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This is McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Bring him back.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. McCaffrey.
Woo!
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down. And
we've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We try to stop it. Making the attempt.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's going to go deep for Funchess.
Oh, my God. Why my man? Come on, baby.
Incomplete.
That's the rookie,
he was looking
too.
for the
He's supposed to
connection
get
with
that.
Devin Funchess. But it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first
It's a
read
dog
that you
right there.
have.
He's
Maybe you
supposed to
get it in
get that.
pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They work
that,
again
dog.
from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
a
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
Last time we played.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
This one into the hands of Burton.
That should be quick.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. They go play action with Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll be a gain of 9, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42 yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
They even got my whole defense.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
I can't even find niggas in my depth chart.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4. And they get it down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
43-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Give me that. Told you he was going to get it. Told you he was going to get that. Look at that. See how they got my controller juking?
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. He picks up 3 on that.
Can't run the way I want to. Nah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's the best back in the league. That's the best back in the league, baby. That's the best back in the league right there.
Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to say.
Told y'all we were going to get some.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Come on. Hold up for me, man. I don't know what we're going to be able to do on offense.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for Hurts, fumbles it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You see how they just had him strafing?
What they had in mind,
not even
but
let me
that's
follow.
good for 6 and a 1st down.
Oh my God! They would not even let me follow him. I can't do nothing. Oh God! Try to pull us off, boys, with a broken. See, now they got my dog out here in this formation. I can't even put him in the game in other formation.
Off play action.
See what I'm talking about? Lucky I can't get my dog in the other formation.
CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. We can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there. Is that one good for 15 and a 1st?
Second 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 27.
That's good for a Colts.
Fight to be easy.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Colts 10.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Shaq Lawson came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Gun now on 3rd down.
Give me that.
He rifles.
Give me that.
Intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked
That's
off
the
at the 22.
That's the ruck right there, baby.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
All right, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Let's get something, baby.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
My niggas over, Taylor. Let's go, baby.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Trying to sabotage the kid.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage.
They keep getting him jammed up. Keep getting the kid jammed up over there. You know what I mean?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I can't move. I can't control him the way I want to control. Well, I can get around that easy. Controller just won't let me put that stare right.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. To throw, Brissett. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
I gotta get a control. You know what, too? I ain't really been setting up right. I ain't really been setting up how I'm supposed to set up. I'm just been running plays.
On 1st down, here's
Set up, kid. Set shit up.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Shit up right.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Shit up right. I don't think he a dog like that.
They run again with Breida. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
I'm glad I ain't fumbled like that. It's like I was a little late trying to make a move. That was a good fumble. Late trying to make a move.
try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Cannot get off right there. This is some coaching adjustment. I didn't change anything. I did not change it.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Oh, look, you see, it's doing that by itself.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Colts first down as they'll get this up to about the 42. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw. Flushed out right. He's got Burton here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. play fake. Samuel buying time to his left. Now a desperate. This is caught.
Oh my God! You even didn't think you caught that. Oh, they jacked me on the pick. You didn't even think you caught that. That's why you stopped.
A nice throw there.
Oh my God.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
My God.
A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes to a progression. That was a nice play.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. 17-17.
Oh, they jerked me right there. They jerked me.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Control, I can't, man. Oh, God.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
Let it work. What side? Let it work. Oh, it's juking.
Play sequences called.
God, it's juking.
If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call them. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, God.
Brissett looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Taken in the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
I can't even run plays. Not my man. Look at this. They got the tight end at the running back. Now it's off. I can't even get in a formation.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
It'll be a touchdown right there.
That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Look at this one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Breida. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
On 3rd down, Brissett. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
4th down, Brissett. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, when they kept the offense on the field, you saw the face I made looking at you like, what are they doing? How did they do that?
Yeah, that's almost a miracle, isn't it? Because the two of us have talked to play callers, and every time we talk to them about going for it on 4th and long, they give us that same look you just gave me. And they always say, I don't have that call on the play sheet, Hans. We just don't have that.
Doesn't even make sense.
Apparently, he did, and they got it.
And in overtime, wow.
I try to do what I want to do, it's going to be messed up.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. This is Breida. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Every single time.
Timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't do nothing.
And I believe the Dolphin got going a little early.
Bullshit. Oh, fucking shit.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. They run with Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Bullshit. Oh, God.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Brissett sets to throw it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
The Colts are going to take over
Oh
the
my
football.
God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part one is done, now part two. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and that changes everything here in OT. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is, will that chance ever come?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout.
Man, oh my God, bro. You know what I mean? It's like at least 4 running touchdowns.
First and 10, Brisson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime, all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get one in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it. That field goal attempt was a long shot to begin with. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. But it doesn't go through, and it ends in a tie.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Couldn't do nothing, man. Nothing. I couldn't sub. I couldn't do anything. Yo. Oh, my corners, they good. And one of my corners is a superstar. X Factor. One of them is fast. One is like 90, like 98 speed. And then the other one, he just an X Factor superstar. So he got the shit where if you throw the ball, you try to knock it down, it's gonna be hard for you to catch it once you get in the zone.
Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it, see my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body.
Yeah, cause all of my corners got good man coverage. They like in the 80s. They just play. That's how they've been playing since I've been building them up. They this is the only league I playing right here. This one. On the curls, I was playing underneath, but I didn't start the game off like that. But that's just for like the curls and the zone. They would play underneath. They just be blocking. I know my fullback is nice. He be blocking like that. I think his impact block is like sick. Something like that. He be blocking good. Like, I just run behind him. Like I know he gonna pick up the block. And then that lineman I got from Rockdale,